Breaking news. APC governorship candidate Omo-Agege heads to appeal court, says ruling is grave injustice. Well, my wonderful people, recently the tribunal affirmed Sheriff Oborevwori as the Delta governor, and the court had struck out the APC's Omo-Agege's petition for lack of merit. And here we have Omo-Agege, the APC governorship candidate in Delta State, heading to the Supreme Court, as in, I beg your pardon, heading to the Court of Appeal to appeal the judgment, to appeal the judgment of the Election Petitions Tribunal's court, affirming the victory of Sheriff Oborevwori. Now, the governorship candidate of the APC in Delta State, March 18th, 2023 governorship election, has rejected the judgment of the Delta Governorship Elections Petitions Tribunal sitting in Asaba, the state capital, affirming the People's Democratic Party (PDP) candidate Sheriff Oborevwori as the governor of the state. Omo-Agege, the immediate past Deputy Senate President, while appealing to his supporters and party men to remain faithful, to remain calm and law-abiding, said he had instructed his legal team to immediately head to the appeal court to challenge the judgment, describing it as nothing but grave injustice that will not stand appellate scrutiny. The three-man panel of the Delta Governorship Elections Petition Tribunal, led by Justice C.H. Achonugo, sitting in Asaba, the state capital, Friday affirmed the PDP's Oborevwori in the elections as governor of the state, and therefore struck out the petition of the candidate of the APC, Omo-Agege, for the lack of merit. And yes, the Delta State Governorship Election Tribunal's judgment, an appeal for calm, according to the APC, as they continue to pursue their case and their cause. And this was personally signed by Omo-Agege. So, my country people, this is it. It seems that Omo-Agege is not really satisfied with the rulings of the Delta State Elections Petitions Court, and had decided to appeal against the judgment, and has also stated that this judgment doesn't carry justice. I mean, according to him, this is grave injustice. So guys, what are your thoughts on this issue? Definitely the courts had struck out Omo-Agege's petition against Sheriff Oborevwori, who is the governor of Delta State, and he succeeded the former governor Ifeanyi, the former governor of Delta State. I mean, Sheriff Oborevwori was the anointed governor by the former governor Ifeanyi. Now, the tribunal sitting in Asaba, the state capital, had declared the PDP candidate Sheriff Oborevwori in the March 18th, 2023 governorship election as the duly elected governor of the state. And the three-man panel, had already made this judgment, declaring Sheriff Oborevwori the authentic winner of the election. Yes, my country people, the three-man panel led by Justice C.H. Achonugo on Friday, while delivering judgment, had declared that the PDP candidate Oborevwori was the duly elected governor, and therefore, dismissed the petitions of the APC, and who is the former Deputy Senate President Omo-Agege, for lack of merit. Now, this judgment had sparked, wild jubilation outside the court premises, with some politicians and members of the PDP commissioners and other aides of the governor, they were dancing and singing victory songs to this. This is to show that, yes, the governor, Sheriff, really won the elections. The PDP won the elections in the state. But the APC governorship candidate Omo-Agege seems, so relentless to make sure he pursues this case to the very end. So guys, Nigerians have reacted to this. Desperate people are so dangerous. Omo, what you did in the Senate during Buhari led government is still in your memory. So you feel you can be the Delta State governor. That's not possible. The man that stole the minutes, the mass, he's expecting INEC president to instruct those corrupt judges. After how many years you were in the National Assembly, have you ever condemned the backwardness of the Nigerian judiciary? You were enjoying it now in PDP, now you are crying. Okay, you never see anything. Una remember our mass? Nonsense, you did not win. Omo-Agege is talking about injustice. Now, he never see anything. Heaven bear us witness that even if you go to Supreme Court, you will never win because of the evil deed because of your evil when you were at the National Assembly, stealing mass, a national symbol because of Buhari. Well, this is another failure. Oga, rest abeg. Okay guys, these are some reactions from Nigerians. Okay guys, this is really interesting. I mean, Omo-Agege trying to appeal against the judgment of the Elections Petitions Tribunal in Delta State. And they've upheld the victory of Sheriff Oborevwori, who is currently the sitting governor of the state. And you know that it's so obvious that the state is a PDP state. And being a PDP state, it would be very, very difficult for the ruling All Progressive Congress APC candidate, Omo-Agege, to have control or to have power, over the state. And now the tribunal has ruled in favor of Sheriff Oborevwori, who is the incumbent governor of the state. Well, my country people, it's best for Omo-Agege to wait till at least 2027, because now the tribunal has given its judgment, and I don't think there is a going back on this. And I don't see Sheriff Oborevwori being removed as the governor of the state by the tribunal. So guys, what are your thoughts on this? I'm dropping here. Kindly share your thoughts concerning this in the comment section. Thank you.